Hey everybody, Rich from Stickies RC. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about updates on my Sean's RC Scale Build Challenge rig. Right now I'm very close, probably a month or so away from wrapping up the entire rig and getting out and getting some running video with that. But I just wanted to give everyone an update to show that the body is pretty much completed, the truck itself is pretty much completed. All I need to do is wire up the lights, the electronics, solder some wires onto the motor, and get that thing out and running. So again, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate the support for the channel. Let's head over to the bench. As you can see, I've got the body all painted up and mostly assembled. I'm still finishing up doing a little bit of touch-up paint in a couple places here and there, but the interior is in. The roll-up windows are operational, although I did accidentally get a bit of glue on my fingers there. But if you take a look at the interior, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Really pleased with all the painting that got done. I have plugged in the lights and checked out the dashboard. When the dashboard on the killer body is lit up, it looks fantastic. So here we're taking a look down into the engine bay, and one of the really cool things about the killer body LC70, as well as the interior that comes with it, is the interior has this really cool ledge on it. So there's a huge amount of space that I'm actually going to be able to put my ESC and receiver sitting back on these ledge, and I'm actually going to be able to do a little styrene work to build a firewall to kind of cover that up. Then I'm going to be able to put my scale engine down in here, which I did get the scale engine from SSD. It is floating around here somewhere. But I am at some point going to get that installed. It sits in very nicely. Then I'm going to finish up all the styrene work on the engine bay. The engine bay really is the last bit of the body. As I said, there's a little bit of touch up that needs to be done, but the last bits of the body is all going to be focused around getting the engine bay all dialed in and getting it looking good. And then once I finish all of that, I'm going to go through and wire up all of the lights. I did get the killer body light kit. One of the unique things that I have done with my LC70 is I cut holes out in the bed so that the shock towers could stick up through. And essentially the reason why I did that was because if you were building a one-to-one truck and you wanted to put some cool shocks on there and they weren't going to fit underneath the bed, you'd cut a hole out of the bed so that you could stick them up there. As good a shot as I think I can get on the interior. The really cool thing is these rubber covers for the seats that actually come from killer body. The seats actually move forward, they tilt, the headrests move up and down. I have gone ahead and gone through and done some detail work, paint on the interior, on the doors, in the center console. As I said, the roll-up windows, really cool feature. RC four-wheel drive, Dixie Pick mud countries, and I really like the stance that the truck has got. I do have a little bit of an issue with the front suspension that I need to work out, but it's not that big of a deal. Overall, I think the truck's going to work great as a trailer and a scale truck. Not real heavy duty on the performance, although this body doesn't weigh as much as I thought it was going to weigh. So this truck actually does have a really good weight balance to it. So I think it's actually going to be a great performer. But overall, this truck has a great stance to it. It's nice and wide. It's pretty much exactly what I was trying to go for, which was I essentially wanted to make an LC70 that looked like somebody had put some time and effort into building it to be a really solid performing off-roader. You know, put a good lift kit on it, put some nice big wheels and tires on it to get some good traction. And I really think that I've accomplished that look with this truck. So that is the update on my Sean's RC Scale Build Challenge. And yeah, the next video I'll be doing, hopefully as I'm doing some styrene work, I'm going to try and put together a video where I'm showing you what I'm doing with the styrene, and then after that, hopefully we'll be able to see this thing out getting some dirt and maybe even some scratches on it here and there. Because as Mr. Sean likes to say, no shelf queens. So by the time this truck gets shown off at USTE next year, it's definitely going to have some scratches on it, because I'm definitely going to enjoy taking this truck out and running it. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support for the channel. I just wanted to let everybody know that you're going to start to notice some changes around the channel if you haven't noticed them already. The biggest change is that I am no longer a part of the Operation 11 Charlie organization. I have decided that it's time for me to redirect my focus towards dealing with some personal projects, trying to work on getting my new home and our family settled in here in Tennessee, and also to redirect some of my focus on my new career at my new job. Things are going really good, and I'm really sad that I have to leave the Operation 11 Charlie organization, but I am really proud of the work that we have done since I've been there. I wish them all the luck moving forward, and I hope that they are able for a long time to come to continue to help our veterans who are suffering with PTSD.